When installing cameras in a multi-story building, protecting the Category 5 cables within the pipe chase is crucial. Two primary options are cable tray ladder with a cover and polyvinyl chloride, or PVC, pipe. The cable tray ladder with a cover is suitable for protecting Category 5 cables and pipe chases between flows. It provides support and organization for the cables, making them easily accessible for maintenance. The cover prevents dust, debris, and potential damage. PVC pipe is also suitable for this application. PVC pipe is durable, lightweight, and easily installed. It provides a protective enclosure for the cables, preventing them from being crushed or cut. Beyond these, consider conduit, which is similar to PVC pipe but more durable and crush-resistant, and ductwork, which can bundle and protect multiple cables, providing additional space and organization. Flexible conduit is suitable for tight spaces or where cables need to be routed around obstacles. Regardless of the chosen method, proper cable management is essential. Use cable ties or other methods to secure the Category 5 cables within the cable tray or PVC pipe. This prevents tangling and damage. Ventilation is also important. Ensure proper ventilation in the pipe chase to prevent heat buildup from the cameras and cables. This can be achieved by installing ventilation fans or using perforated cable tray. Security should also be addressed. Consider adding additional security measures, such as locks or motion sensors, to prevent unauthorized access to the cable chase. The cost of each product will vary depending on the size, quantity, and accessories required. When selecting a solution, consider the number of cables, available space, and budget. Now let's delve into the specifics of each option. Firstly, cable tray ladders with covers offer excellent cable management and accessibility. These are typically constructed from metal, providing inherent strength and fire resistance. The ladder design allows for natural ventilation, which helps to dissipate heat generated by the cables. Covers prevent dust and debris from accumulating on the cables, reducing the risk of overheating and signal degradation. Secondly, PVC pipe is a cost-effective and readily available option. It is lightweight and easy to cut and install, making it suitable for various pipe chase configurations. However, PVC is less durable than metal conduit and may not provide adequate protection in environments with high physical stress. It also has lower heat resistance compared to metal options. In terms of conduit, this offers a robust solution for cable protection. It is typically made of galvanized steel or aluminum, providing excellent resistance to crushing, impact, and fire. Conduit requires specialized tools for cutting and bending, increasing installation time and cost. However, it offers superior protection compared to PVC pipe. Ductwork provides ample space for multiple cables and can be customized to fit specific pipe chase dimensions. It may be constructed from metal or plastic and offers varying degrees of protection. Ductwork is often used in conjunction with other cable management solutions such as cable ties and support brackets. Finally, flexible conduit is ideal for navigating tight spaces or complex routes. It is available in metallic and non-metallic options, each with its own set of advantages and disadvantages. Metallic flexible conduit provides better protection against physical damage, while non-metallic flexible conduit is lighter and easier to install. When making your selection, evaluate the environmental conditions within the pipe chase. If the area is prone to moisture, consider using waterproof connectors and sealing methods. If the area is subject to extreme temperatures, choose materials that can withstand those conditions. Also, adhere to local building codes and regulations regarding cable installation and protection. Many jurisdictions have specific requirements for fire resistance, grounding, and cable spacing. Remember that proper cable management is more than just bundling cables together. It also involves labeling cables clearly, creating a logical routing system, and providing adequate support to prevent sagging and stress. Regularly inspect the cable installation to identify and address any potential problems. Look for signs of damage, such as frayed cables, loose connections, or excessive dust accumulation. Furthermore, consider the long-term maintenance requirements of each option. Cable tray ladders offer easy access for adding or removing cables, while PVC pipe and conduit may require more effort. Ductwork provides ample space for future expansion, but it may also require more space in the pipe chase. When evaluating costs, factor in the cost of materials, installation labor, and ongoing maintenance. Also, consider the potential cost of downtime due to cable damage or failure. Investing in a robust cable protection system can help to minimize these costs in the long run. Before starting the installation, create a detailed plan that outlines the cable routing, support locations, and termination points. This plan will help to ensure a smooth and efficient installation process. Use appropriate tools and equipment for each task. Cutting PVC pipe requires a different tool than cutting metal conduit. Use cable ties or Velcro straps to bundle cables together. Avoid using zip ties too tightly, as this can damage the cables. Also, ensure that all cables are properly grounded to prevent electrical hazards. Follow manufacturer's instructions for installing each component. Incorrect installation can compromise the effectiveness of the cable protection system. Provide adequate slack in the cables to allow for movement and expansion. Avoid pulling cables too tightly, as this can damage the conductors. Test the cable installation after completion to verify that all connections are secure and that the cables are functioning properly. Use a cable tester to check for continuity, shorts, and other problems. Document the cable installation, including cable routing diagrams, termination points, and test results. This documentation will be helpful for future maintenance and troubleshooting. Consider using color-coded cables to identify different circuits or systems. This can simplify maintenance and reduce the risk of errors. Also, use cable labels to identify each cable and its function. This will make it easier to trace cables and troubleshoot problems. Regularly clean the pipe chase to remove dust and debris. This will help to prevent overheating and signal degradation. Inspect the cable installation regularly to identify and address any potential problems. Look for signs of damage, such as frayed cables, loose connections, or excessive dust accumulation. If any problems are found, repair them promptly to prevent further damage. By following these guidelines, one can ensure the reliable and safe operation of their camera system. The initial investment in proper cable protection and management will pay off in the long run through reduced maintenance costs, improved system performance, and increased safety. To reiterate the points, firstly, assess the environment of the pipe chase for moisture and temperature extremes. Secondly, adhere to local building codes regarding cable installation. Thirdly, plan cable routing and support locations meticulously. Fourthly, use appropriate tools and grounding techniques. Fifthly, provide cable slack and avoid over-tightening ties. Sixthly, test and document the entire installation. Seventhly, consider color coding and labeling cables. Eighthly, regularly clean the pipe chase. Ninthly, inspect the installation frequently. And tenthly, repair any problems promptly. Remember that investing in quality materials and proper installation techniques will help ensure the longevity and reliability of the camera system. Consider these factors and choose the option that best suits the specific requirements of the installation and budget. Also, it is worth noting that some jurisdictions may require the use of plenum-rated cables in certain areas of a building. Plenum-rated cables are designed to be fire-resistant and produce minimal smoke in the event of a fire. Check local building codes to determine if plenum-rated cables are required for the project. In addition to the physical protection of the cables, consider implementing cybersecurity measures to protect the camera system from unauthorized access. This may include using strong passwords, enabling encryption, and implementing network segmentation. Regularly update the firmware on the cameras and network devices to patch security vulnerabilities. Also, educate users about the importance of cybersecurity and how to avoid phishing attacks. The overall goal is to create a secure and reliable camera system that provides valuable surveillance and monitoring capabilities. By carefully considering the various factors involved in cable protection, installation, and cybersecurity, one can achieve this goal. It is also important to consider the aesthetic impact of the cable installation. While functionality is paramount, a neat and organized cable installation can enhance the overall appearance of the building. Consider using cable trays or conduits to conceal cables and create a clean and professional look. Also, use cable ties or Velcro straps to bundle cables together and prevent them from dangling or obstructing walkways. When planning the cable installation, consider the future needs of the building. Anticipate potential future expansions or upgrades to the camera system. This will help to avoid the need for costly and disruptive modifications later on. Also, consider the impact of the cable installation on other building systems such as HVAC and electrical systems. Ensure that the cable installation does not interfere with the operation of these systems. By taking a holistic approach to cable installation, one can create a system that is not only functional and reliable, but also aesthetically pleasing and sustainable. Remember that cable management is an ongoing process. Regularly inspect and maintain the cable installation to ensure that it continues to meet the needs of the building. This will help to prolong the life of the cable system and prevent costly repairs. If the cable installation is complex or requires specialized skills, consider hiring a qualified contractor to perform the work. A qualified contractor will have the experience and expertise to ensure that the cable installation is done correctly and safely. Finally, always prioritize safety when working with electrical cables. Energize circuits before working on them and use appropriate safety equipment, such as gloves and eye protection. If you are not comfortable working with electrical cables, consult a qualified electrician. Remember that the best choice will depend on the specific requirements of the installation, including the number of cables, available space, and budget.